Both of these two have looked very, very good today. They're at top of the table, 1 and 2 respectively. Stingray unbeaten, but his toughest challenge is sat opposite him right now.
Agreed, and I feel like if Stingray wins this game, it puts him in great stead to finish top of the group. I know it's early days already, but just based off what we've seen so far, I think Stingray, as Tech said as well, is his favourite to top the group, especially if he wins this.
Well, let us know at home, who do you think will top the group? That's
Can't do that.
abysmal start for Stingray.
You cannot make that mistake. That is a crucial error. Defensively as well, he's... Yeah, again, you'll see the replay. The replay will speak for itself here. Theo in behind, he tries the shot, which you'll see from Jafonso. Great play, lock cancelling. Keeper saves it comfortably. This right here is something... I think he maybe wants it to go to Theo, but even then, it's still a crazy pass attempt. But
if we can see that one more time, the next time we get a pause in play, I just want to look at the power bar.
Yeah, so you'll be able to tell where the
power he put on the pass.
Yeah.
Well, Jafonso scored early pretty much in every game so far. This is the goal again. Let's have a look at it. I don't think we're actually going to see it because we're obviously watching
Jafonso's point of view.
Jafonso's POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still a great finish.
Red timed as well.
Yeah.
I said this earlier, Rich, right?
Red time shots go in.
No, but yeah, they do. But should they?
No.
Okay. See, fair.
If I'm red timing it, it has to go wide. But
I'd rather it go backwards than forwards. It shouldn't go in.
The amount of times I'll go through and goal, panic, red time it, and I'll get an unbelievable ball dink.
Just a little dink over the keeper.
When it hits it into the ground and it bounces over the top of the keeper. Can Mbappe inside the box, good strike, but that is blocked on its way through.
I was about to say good pressing from Jafonso, but I don't even think it is. I think Stingray's just given him the ball about 3 or 4 times there.
A little bit nervous, could you say?
Yeah, it's not the best of starts for Stingray. We, of course, saw him recently in a tournament against Jafonso, Wicked Wednesday's tournament. They played in round 1. Stingray won that game. That was the first time I saw Jafonso play that year, and I wasn't impressed, and I thought...
I thought we were going to struggle tonight, I'll be completely honest.
I didn't, just from asking people in terms of who played against him, do you think he's improved? Because I didn't think he could get worse than that Wicked Wednesday. So I think he played really bad. Really bad.
But maybe it is the Cristiano Ronaldo effect. When you're number 1 and you're playing for Al Nassr, you simply have to be the best.
That's great keeper movement there from Stingray to prevent a guaranteed goal. If you don't move
he's done it again. He's passed out the back again. He's gave Jafonso another goal.
I didn't even see the misplaced pass. I looked away because I thought he was comfortable in possession. I looked away completely. Let me see this. He can't do it. He's probably going to be, of course, complaining about maybe delaying the passing animation there. Charif from the corner. Van Dijk against Nixon. That's a big start for Charif because he needs 3 points. It's a must-win game for him.
There's a couple of players you have to win in this round. Mark11 and Charif. Mark will be getting flashbacks to what happened last year.
Oh my gosh.
FacuCowen
I thought that went in.
Inches wide, I think, in the top corner. Obviously, Mark last year, week 1, it was poor. It didn't get off to that good start. And look, even though we do have 3 players qualifying and 3 players going into the next round, you still are at a massive disadvantage if you're going into week 2, needing 10 points, needing 12 points.
It's because it makes it then every single game
is must win.
Must win. Heaps of pressure going into it, so you can't really... Of course, some people thrive of being in pressure situations, but it's not easy when your potential season is on the line.
Stingray clearly looking a little bit annoyed. Discomfort. Is this his first game that he's played on the main stage?
I think so, yeah, because round 1 he played against FacuCowen, I believe, and it was over there.
When they played against Mark11. And I'm pretty sure Mark's only on the main stage once.
Yeah, and he loved that. In the call earlier, he said that that's his thing. He doesn't like playing on the main stage at all.
Bobby Charlton looking for that driven pass into Kylian Mbappe. Possession recycled, and Jafonso will try and break down this Stingray defence in the 4-2-1-3 formation. It's going to be a free kick. New formation for FC this year. Once this free kick's come in, Ryan, I want you to talk me through it a little bit, because it's a fan favourite on Foot Champs, that's for certain.
Oh wait, hold on a minute. Hold that thought for a second. Stingray's in behind.
Lauren James through on goal. Saliba comes back and he blasts it wide of the post. Let's go Stingray from Daegu. Got that spot on? What about that one?
Amino S?
Aminos.
Maybe, whichever.
Ale Charif. And Spetsnazo. Let's go Mark11.
Heaps of support for Charif in the chat.
I'm not surprised though.
Of course. We saw it last year.
We saw it in the summer.
Yeah.
He is an absolute fan's favourite. He is a hero for Morocco.
Going back to
Africa.
Going back to what you were saying about the 4-2-1-3, right? I've used it for a little bit this year in rivals. Counter-attacking wise, amazing. Because defensively you can sort of soak up the pressure, you can trigger your wingers, first-hand through balls with the attacking mid. However, to dominate a game, personally, I didn't like it. You can see the live table as it stands in the top right of your screen. Group A, Jafonso top on 9 points, equal with Stingray, of course. Goal difference separates them. Nick Sneb in third on 6 points. FacuCowen and Charif tied on 4. Mark with 2 points right now.
Yeah, Jafonso would be top of the table on goal difference with this win over Stingray. Bobby Charlton inside the box. That's a power shot, which straight down the throat. We have to tell you, first in the group after the 2 match days have finished, so we'll play this again the first Monday of January. Once that game has finished, once that evening has finished, whoever finished top of the group, they go straight into the quarterfinals. A guaranteed quarterfinals of the FC Pro Open and a guaranteed FC Pro World Championship.
It's crazy, right?
Finally.
The stakes are so high. You want to be, if you do that, obviously the pressure isn't completely off, but some players, that's the goal. Straight away you get there and it alleviates it. Maybe that might even make players play better.
Second and third going to a playoff round to get in to the qualifiers. So last year it was top 2 out of 5. This year, 3 out of 6 continue.
Oh my goodness.
Their FC Pro Open campaign. Stingray.
That's twice.
Yeah, a couple of chances. Game could be 2-2. Maybe it should be 2-2.
It's twice. That's the thing with precision shooting. It does what it says on the tin. You have to be precise. You have to aim it, of course, on the inside of the post. And for Stingray, it's just not, for whatever reason, working in his favour.
Just Mike Lloyd. You've got to be precise using precision shooting.
You just have to. Precision shooting. It does what it says. You aim it properly, you score.
I know you were a late bloomer to precision shooting.
I like it, you know. I'm with it. At the start, I wasn't. I tried it.
Inside the box, I don't like it. Outside the box, I think it's unbelievable.
When I'm 1-on-1, I don't know what to do.
No.
Yeah.
Which is why I prefer assisted.
That's right there,
That's
you see?
That's a goal. Unassisted.
Yeah, I get it. But I'm shameless. Outside the box, Travella, finesse shot.
Yeah, you're not scoring inside the box.
Yeah, I don't need to be in there.
I've seen your streams.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, people sit back in a 4-2-1-3, they park the bus. Oh my goodness. I'm sure he's tried to. Yeah, something else. They didn't work in his favour.
I'm sure Stingray would be less, I'll say, smiley if he wasn't on 9 points coming into this game. Clearly, you could see he's frustrated.
But you know when I feel like the frustration reaches a level, you laugh. It's either you laugh or you cry. They're saying that Stingray knows that. The thing is, he's played awful the first 34 minutes, right? Whether that's his fault or not,
he's still in the game.
Been up, exactly. And that's the one thing. I remember watching his game against Manu. Hold that thought for a second. Drogba.
Beautiful play in and around the box. Lawrence James in the pass.
I remember watching his game against Manu. Manu had the lion's share of possession, all the chances. All it took was for Stingray was a route back into the game, and he kept doing it when Manu looked to put away as well.
Let's have a look at some more of those mystery nations. There is an objective right now in the game where you have to complete a set amount of objectives using a player from a mystery nation. And Kirby has thought it might be Wales.
Troll Crank 93.
He's had a couple of guesses tonight, and they've all been wrong.
Greece is the hidden country. All right, man. Put a Greek player in the team and go into a game. Let's see.
Official TJB. England is clear the nation.
You see when they're so like confident.
Yeah.
Just load up a full England team and let's go. Let's see.
Goffel. 1988, saying Germany. Incorrect. Brune, 3003, the country is Colombia, guys.
That's decisive, that is.
But there's been a lot of decisive answers
The thing
tonight.
is, the way he's saying that, he's making me, he could tell me anything, I believe him.
Finesse is better than Travella.
Nah, okay, we draw the line.
Let's not take the mickey.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat who you are supporting this evening. Who's been your player to watch? Who you've been wanting to play well in the FC Pro Open to get yourself some upgrades?
Last ditch.
Jafonso with Fabio Carvalho? Is it Stingray representing that Bino Gittens from Borussia Dortmund? That's floated into the box, but Van der Sar does well to claim it.
I think one thing that sort of helped Stingray this game is his goalkeeper movement. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, his goalkeeper movement has sort of helped him, not just from corners, but whenever like a power shot is being lined up from Jafonso or maybe a finesse shot or anything, he's been moving his keeper extremely well. Goal in the other game, Mark and FacuCowen. We spoke about the importance for Mark to get a win on the board. It's Palacios into Bruno. A beautiful dinked ball in behind keeper.
I tell you what, FacuCowen is so cute in and around the box.
He is.
He's really, really entertaining to watch.
I give you credit, you said it earlier as well.
Unfortunately, I just didn't say on broadcast.
So they don't count then, you know, that's the problem.
It don't count. I've predicted every single winner of the last 5 years, but it don't count.
Yeah, it don't count.
It don't count. As you can see, Zach Moore getting some words into Stingray as we do approach half-time in our 3 select games. Just to give you an update, Jafonso versus Stingray, that is currently 2-0. We've got Mark11 and FacuCowen 1-0, and Mark11 and Charif are in a pause, and Charif is leading 1-0 still.
Yeah, it's good to see Zach with Stingray again. I know they have a great...
We're actually in 3 pauses right now.
Yeah.
Across the 3 games.
I was just trying to zoom in there on Zach to see if he's wearing shorts, because you know he's always in shorts in tournaments. If he is, in this weather, I don't want security to get him out of there. Honestly, send him home. He's in shorts. I can't.
Jafonso and Stingray are back underway for the second half.
Just going back to what I said, though, with Stingray not even playing that well, but still only being down by 2, we've seen it over the years, countless times, where as long as you can just keep yourself in the conversation, especially when you're playing bad, the second half, 9 minutes is a long time, Richard.
I can't remember who I was speaking to. I was speaking to a pro at the global qualifier, and we were having a conversation about FC 25, and he said one of the big skill gaps this year in the game is the ability to, you know that you're playing poorly, but still be in the game.
Yeah.
Because when you're playing poorly, typically, you'll be 4 or 5 down.
Oh, I know that,
and you can't even get back into the game.
Yeah,
but
when I played, I'd be 5-0 down, done.
at 2-0, the game is well on. And at one point in the match, it will turn and you will come into the game. You will get a goal, you will get a chance. And you have to do that when you're not scoring a consolation at 5-1 or 5-2.
Agreed.
When you're scoring an impactful goal, just like Stingray could be right now as Courtois is forced into a save.
100% agree. I think it's impossible for anyone at this level, if you're playing against, again, players that are in the FC Pro Open, you will not dominate a game from start to finish without your opponent having a sniff. It's impossible. So you just need to make sure, this is for Jafonso's perspective, when you're on top and dominating, you have to make it count. Travella, keeper movement again. Stingray's been on the ball with his keeper movement. Oh, it's a first time ball.
So I'm having a look at the chat, seeing what people are saying. When are the other players going to play? We're all playing simultaneously. We've got lots of games taking place all at the same time. Charif and Nick Sneb, that's 2-0 that Charif does lead now. If you're looking for Anders Vergang or Umut, Oberon, Abu Maka, make sure you keep locked on FC Pro's social media channels to see who will be playing, which 6 competitors each week on the run-up to Christmas will be playing, as Jafonso has added a 3rd.
Yeah, and I think for Sting, he's angry with that one. Take a look at the replay right here. I think we feel definitely hard done by not keeping possession. Jafonso, though, has learnt his lesson in terms of the keeper movement. He shot near post, principally knowing that Stingray would shoot to the near post, and And yeah, green time finish from Jafonso to go 3-0 up. But again, Stingray, it's a tough one to take because you've done nothing wrong. Like, you've intercepted the passing lane, you can't.
Do have to apologise for any unsavoury language from Stingray that might be coming through to you at home. Clearly frustrated and annoyed by what he is seen there. We're a PG show. You see that as it stands table there on your screen, Jafonso still top 9 points, Stingray on 9.
Nice.
But that goal difference is going to slowly keep sliding away.
Genuinely, yeah. How many times do you think Jafonso's done that little dink over the top? It's about 50, honestly. And it's worked half of the time, so he's got a good success rate in the area with it.
Someone else who doesn't particularly have a good success rate when it comes to FC is our very own FG, who's joined us for the last half an hour of this game.
Not sure who's told you that one, to be honest. Someone in the Twitch chat has just packed Fabio Carvalho.
Is this extinct?
I should have invested, Ryan. Remember we asked the chat to build you a squad? 110,000 coins.
110,000. Was that for next week? Yeah? Okay.
So you've got a week to prepare, and then me in the Twitch chat and Mr. Richard Buckley are going to judge.
Deal. That's a good deal. And then we play, right? Me and you.
I would play, but I'm injured at the minute. I would be playing right now, but I'm injured.
Best team under 100k, as I invested all my money in Ake.
Text looking at us off that, you know, with his head in his hands. Go on, Steve, I'm with you, mate.
Go on, Steve-o. Best team under 100k. Build around Bruno Fernandes, to be honest. A few Premier League players in there. There's a lot of really good high-level meta items that are really cheap. Frenkie de Jong, Kyle Walker.
Yep.
Centre-backs wise, you can't afford Van Dijk, but
Van de Ven.
yeah, you're not going to be able to afford Kylian Mbappe, and he is the difference maker and the game changer.
I asked Stingray for a prediction in this game, and it's not really gone to plan. He said he would win 5-2.
Can still be on.
5-2.
It's the other way around.
You can't do that.
Why can't I do that? Why can't I do that? You can't hear me.
Okay. I mean, Jafonso's absolutely incredible. We are watching two of the best players, but this man just looks unfazed by everything. He's just lost, Ryan, in the last round. Yeah. And to have that mental strength to perform the way he has in this one, how much does that take? It's so difficult because you don't have a lot of time. Straight away after the game, you have to be told, prepare for the next game, your next opponent.
Well, let's head on board here with Nixneb and Charif. We talked about players needing wins and needing points. Charif was one of those players, right? So and he's doing it.
Absolutely.
There's a world in which this table, by the end of it, is really, really tight.
Yeah.
Like 9, 12, 9, 6, 6, 4.
Potentially, yeah. Of course, for Nixneb, though, I think that's why the pause is queued. I think he should change formation. I think he needs to go to a back four.
Sudoku.
Listen, I'm here to just speak to the Twitch chat, all right?
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Guys, the Fragger, hello, mate. I see you in there. How are you, mate? What's the challenge country? Don't know, but I saw John Duran score that goal against Bayern Munich in Champions League.
Beautiful goal.
Fantastic goal that was.
Mo Salah out wide, managing to shake past Theo Hernandez. His hips certainly don't lie. Can he create something as he comes in field? It's a bundle, but Theo Hernandez comes away with it.
Venus, congratulations on packing VVD. We see you all in the Twitch chat. I want to have conversations with you. I'm here on the commentary box. I'm not really doing much commentating. I just want to say hello to the guys on Twitch, to be honest.
Oh, he didn't put enough power in it.
An interesting one, Ryan, from Sam Powell. He's highlighted his message here. He said, if you invest now, you're making a loss. You should have done it about 7 hours ago.
I'm with him.
You know what, from Sam, spending his channel points wisely.
No, he's right.
That is something, Sam. I'm going to whisper you later, mate. I need some tips for next week. Hello from Germany. Thank you for watching us. Did I enjoy my weekend? Monday today, new weekend. If you're wondering about the mystery objective, everyone in the Twitch chat, there's an objective. Came out at 6 p.m. today, and it's in Mystery Nation. Oh, Richard Buckley's typed and highlighted his own message in the chat.
That is so sad.
Not bothering with comms, are we not?
Well, this game here, it could actually still end up at 5-2. Lauren James with the finish at the near post.
You're not letting that 5-2 go, are you?
Oh my God, look at this from Leighton. Pat Tar 9 on Thursday. He has a better hairline than FG.
What would it take for you to do the Arnhem haircut?
What would it take for me to do the Arnhem haircut? Yeah.
Oh, that's a big mistake from FacuCowen. Huge mistake.
Back in the...
Mark needs that. This is a very, very important game for Mark. Oh, we literally just missed a goal as well. Again, another important goal for Nixneb against Charif. Youngmin Son will see the goal in all its glory. Played into Son. Finesse shot, it looks like it was at a power shot. I'm not sure, it's hard to tell from the angle, but I think it's a finesse shot. And it's a way back into the game.
I'm feeling the pain here of Jacobo. He said he packed Carvalho on Friday and he didn't know enough about FC Pro to sold him a 90k. Listen, you're here now, though.
Yeah, this is where you learn.
I've learned about how to do a Trivella today, a ball roll Trivella.
Shit, it's not going to help you.
What was the last rank you got in Fit Champs?
It's a ball over the
top. Be honest.
I was trying to save you that.
Good goalkeeping, Van der Sar, I love that. Brilliant.
How many? How many wins? He's just completely ignoring me, by the way. He's just looking at me.
Been over the top. Drogba. Good tackle from Saliba. Do you know what I can't wait for? That 1 week of requirements where we see some of the big dogs. Cruyff, R9, Eusebio.
Sam just said that he sold Carvalho yesterday, so I shouldn't listen to him, mate. I'm whispering you.
Oh! I do like that. That's a power shot. It's bouncing. In his head, he absolutely screamed Gerrard. As it was Bobby Charlton who lashed it.
Person we were talking about earlier on as well in the draft show.
I'll never doubt you again. I will never doubt you again, Jafonso.
Whenever it bounces like that, you have to. I feel like you have to.
Power shots are massive this year, aren't they?
Agreed. That's what I say.
Scored a power shot.
Do you not think it's the most important place up?
No.
What do you think is aerial, long ball pass, finesse? I genuinely think.
Intercept.
We're just going through them all. That's a big goal back. Nixneb back in the game. 2-2. That will put him on 7 points, and one win in his last game puts him to 10 for that next upgrade on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I don't even want to ask to look at your trade pile. I don't want
shameless,
to.
you know.
Gave a little fist bump there as well.
If you're wondering, well, we can see the players.
Oh my God. If that
ball again. What are their tactics? What are they playing? How are they utilising the IQ in-game? Wait till the end of the show, because in our post-show, get ready for this. Every single player's tactics will be revealed, from the 4-2-1-3 that Stingray is using to the 5-back that Nixneb started in. All the tactics, all the roles, and how the players are being utilised.
Starting to see the group take shape a little bit there. A bit of a, not too much of a gap, but a 3-point gap between 3rd and 4th, Nixneb and FacuCowen. And Mark and Charif still yet to win a game. They're 2 draws.
We had that table on the screen. That was for you, my friend. He said, how do we see the standings? And we put it straight on the screen for you. Shout out to our graphic producers, our guys. I mean, listen, tactics coming up in the post-show. Learning a lot, of course, through Ryan Pessoa. We've got him to build a squad next week as well.
Hold on. 87 minutes on the clock. Charif with the tackle inside the box. Nixneb doesn't get away. Drogba with the finish. 3-2 the scoreline. And Charif is back in front. And that table that we just showed you is all being mixed up. Table position is changing every single time we look at it.
You see Tamori right there? You'll never play again.
Mark11 and FacuCowen. Hamshik, that's from deep, plays it into Mbappe, couple of step overs, finds the near post, and Mark, with a 3 points, an absolute necessity. He's picking them up as it stands.
Yeah, not a surprise. I mean, Mark 11's a class player. I mean, we saw it in his in his preview early on, he was a bit disappointed last year, and I think if he gets that win, it's massive for him.
Just saw a full time coming through there. Jafonso with the win. Mbappe right side of Charif. He will get himself a corner with a chance to float this into the near post. Van Dijk on Van Dijk. He headed it back. It's quite clever, really.
That's a real flash.
Could be seeing our first upgrades for Amrabat as well. We put him on 4 points. Amrabat gets it.
Do you know what? That's the more you look at that Amrabat, it's a very nice item. He's just lacking a playstyle plus.
It's not bad. I'll give you that. It's not bad.
Great physical, good defending.
Wait a minute. Has he just...
He has given the ball away and he's given Nicksteb a chance.
Wait, what?
What just...
Short throwing play. Bonmati looking to knock it round the corner.
For his sake, I'm happy he's won the ball back there because... Did he think it was +1 or 2? I don't know what even happened there.
Switch of play. And that will do us. It was a +3. He sees out the performance. He picks up the win. And Charif with points on the board. Crucial points to put him into a much nicer position on the table. Let's have a look at what is happening in that final group game here, because we've only got 7 on the clock. We've got a little bit of time to focus in on this one. Mark11 versus FacuCowen.
Dembele off the bench as well, fresh legs. So I mean with the ping pass there from Stanley. Great dribbling and step overs from Mark. Green near post. That is sensational. That is a wonderful goal from Mark.
No reaction either.
Nope. Do you know what I was about to say actually when we saw him celebrate his goal? You can see that he's still distraught over the previous games. He hasn't forgotten about them. They're still on his mind.
A win here, it keeps him well in the hunt.
100%. 4 points. Of course, his last game is against Jafonso, which isn't going to be easy, but again, you're in the conversation now. You needed to get points on the board to win at least. And
I just want to look at his results as well. From the start of the day, Mark11. He's not played poorly. He lost 3-2 against Stingray. He drew 4-4 versus Charif. In game 3, he lost 4-2. And now, obviously he was trailing, he's found himself back in front against FacuCowen. He's not played poorly in any of the games. He's not been blown away in any of the matches, but sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way.
Yeah, agreed. And I think what's a big thing for Mark is, well, technically it's worked in his favour in this game, to be honest, but I would say always in these situations, there's nothing you can do about the results that have happened already. You're in control of your own destiny from this point onwards, so you have to try and just, it's easier said than done, but not let those games that have happened before affect your upcoming games. And
absolutely.
It's such an important mental approach for players.
We've not really spoken much about FacuCowen's FC Pro Live item, Redondo.
Yeah.
Tiki-taka plus.
It's not
decent stats across the board.
It's
perfect link to Messi. If
yeah.
Messi was to get a couple more special items throughout the year, I think there is potential in that live item.
Do you know what the thing is though? What I think he needed, 4-star, 4-star. If you had 4-star skill moves, 4-star,
and then you get that weak foot skill move, you go into a 5.
I promise you I'm with it, but right now...
What about Morsi on the other side of it?
Same boat. I think worse, if I'm being honest. Slightly worse in terms of usability. That word? In game.
Nice playing around the box. Ginola into Bruno Fernandes. Drogba back to Bruno, back to Ginola, looking for the one-time passing. Valverde and Palacios. Nedved, top corner, game on. It's an unbelievable tackle from Palacios.
It's huge there. Nedved.
Off the bench.
The Centurions icon off the bench.
I thought it was Valverde with the way he crunched into
massive,
that, but
yeah.
Palacios was the man to do it. My apologies, and a great finish to set us up for a grandstand final 4 minutes. A draw doesn't really do either of them any favours.
No. I think for FacuCowen, of course, it puts him in better stead because you're taking points away. In this situation, when you're down by 2.
Competitor
exactly,
who's around you.
Exactly, yeah. I think that's going to be important, but for Mark, he knows that the 3 points it's a necessity. There's no way you can't come out with a point here. He's taken every second out of the game he can. Bruno over to Theo as well.
This feels really, really important, this final couple of minutes for Mark.
It's tense.
It could be. I'm going to go early. We're only in round 4. but I feel like it could be defining.
I agree with you.
Because that third position, I think 1 and 2 in each group will pull away. Third is going to be maybe a goal difference or a 1-2 point swing in every single group. And these are the games that you look back on and think that should have been a win.
You know what? That build-up play from FacuCowen was incredible there. It's unfortunate that it didn't work out in his favour. But for Mark11, just has to keep possession here. A couple moments. It's very unlikely to give it away. And even if he does,
I think that's time.
It will be time.
He's launched it back up the pitch, but it's straight into Courtois' hands. Mark11 does pick up 3 points. He knocks off FacuCowen with a 3-2 victory. A huge 3 points in the bag for Mark11, Ryan.
Yeah, you said it before the game even started. He needed to get 3 points on the board. The same with Charif.